What is up, YouTube? Bobbles and Ball Cards back with another video. Hope everybody is doing well out there. Hope your weekend has started off great. Sorry I haven't put anything out in a few days. Been kind of under the weather a little bit, but this is something I've seen. As you see, it was posted 1 day ago, and I seen this on Instagram, and almost did a video as soon as I seen it, but there was some wording that wasn't very clear, and so I wanted to get more clarification on it before I hopped on here and discussed it. So anyway, this is going to be an informational video, just a heads up kind of thing, just sharing something that I thought was very interesting, and what it's regarding the eBay Authenticity Guarantee Program. So anyway, if you like the video, if it helps you out at all, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and as always, comment down below and let me know your thoughts on this. So this is posted by eBay Collectibles on Instagram. Again, you can see 1 day ago, and the post says raw ungraded cards are high risk, high reward, right? If you collect them, you must be extra vigilant. Now eBay's authenticity guarantee is here to help. And it said starting today, so when this post was made a day ago, starting today, all raw cards $250 and over, and then in parentheses they put including relics, aftermarket autos, and pack pulled autos are eligible for authenticity guarantee. Industry experts, and it's talking about CSG and CGC, perform multi-point inspections, check listing details, ensure accuracy, and authenticate your cards. Make sure your cards are the real deal. So the reason this post is interesting is I believe, and I may be wrong on this, but I believe the price changed slightly because now it says 250 and over, but it says relics, aftermarket autos, and pack pulled autos. So essentially now anything raw $250 or more is going to qualify for this authenticity guarantee. Now, the reason this caught my eye and what I wanted clarification on was this statement right here, aftermarket autos, because I wasn't quite sure. I actually even reached out. I spoke to Carlos and also messaged Neo about this, to see if either one of them had an idea. Carlos said that he thought maybe the aftermarket autos was like buybacks, and Neo, I reached out to him because I knew he has spoken to people within eBay, and he's also spoken with people inside of CSG, so I didn't know if he had a contact that he could message to try to get some information about it, but there was no real clarification that I was able to come to with either of those outlets, but I do have clarification now. I reached out and messaged them on Thursday, just said real quick I was going to do a YouTube video regarding the newest update, but I wanted clarification first on aftermarket autos. Does this include in-person autographs or through the mail autographs? Thank you, because that was very important to me when I seen aftermarket autographs. Did this include TTM? Did it include if I went to a minor league game? Like, what do they classify as aftermarket autograph? Is it a show autograph? You know, if you go to a show, meet the player, that sort of thing. So they messaged me back this morning, and you can see here, 9:07 a.m. says, great question. Aftermarket autos are the ones you obtain at an event or through another means. So yes, that would include in-person autographs or possibly TTM autographs. They are not the signatures that come on a card that are manufacturer certified or pack pulled. Hope that clarifies this for you. Take care. And the guy who responded to the name is Marlon. So they are now doing pack pulled autos, or as he put in there, which I prefer the statement of manufacturer authenticated or manufacturer certified. But they are also doing what they are classifying as aftermarket, which will be in-person autos, whether it's from a show or a game or meet somebody on the street, whatever, or through the mail stuff. So this begs a real question for me, because first and foremost, they use CGC. If you go to CSG's website, items that CSG does not grade. Right here, any card that has been signed in person and not under the authority of the card manufacturer. So this eBay authenticity program is essentially going to be allowing you, or allowing someone to buy a card and then request it to be sent in to either CGC or CSG. CGC also, I didn't pull all their details up, but they don't authenticate autographs on comic books unless they actually are there witnessing the autograph signing. So it's real interesting to see that eBay is going to allow these, as they say, aftermarket autos, to be authenticated by companies that doesn't authenticate autographs. It's stated right here on CSG's website, they don't do any card that has been signed in person and not under the authority of the card manufacturer. So this, to me, is kind of opening a can of worms, right? Or is CSG, are they exploring potentially starting to do autograph authentication? I think we need a little bit more information on this. How is a company that does not authenticate autographs, obviously SGC, they don't take in person or through the mail autos. So, that would be like hitting them up and saying, hey, I want to buy this card. Could you just tell me if it's real or not? They're not at that authority to do so. So you buying a card, if they are not authenticating autographs, I don't know how they're actually being the authority of eBay purchases on something that they don't even offer as a service, as a company. Now, another reason this actually is really interesting to me, and why I say it opens up kind of a can of worms, is I went to eBay, the authenticity guarantee, terms of services, and if you look right here, this is section 6, part D here, impact of fraud detection on buyers and sellers. You acknowledge and agree that if the third-party authenticator detects fraud or suspects that an item is counterfeit, the item will be removed from marketplace circulation. And if the card was graded by PSA, PSA will deactivate its certificate. If the slab is counterfeit or tampered with, but the underlying card is authentic and has not been compromised, PSA will reholder the card and create a new certification before sending the card to the buyer. In addition, eBay will work with the proper authorities as needed and reserves the right to confiscate or destroy any items determined to be counterfeit. So what this is saying is, eBay has basically got this rule in effect to say, if the third-party authenticator, which, they specify in here about PSA for the slab stuff, and saying that if PSA, if you send in a PSA slab and PSA authenticates it and they say, oh, well, this isn't real, then the cert would be deactivated or whatever. But on the case of raw card stuff, that would go obviously to CSG or CGC, whatever. They actually reserve the right to say, hey, this is counterfeit, and contact authorities and or destroy the item. Now, this begs the question for me, again, if CSG doesn't authenticate autographs, and let's say I go to a Fredericksburg Nationals game, I get, James Wood's there right now. I have a 101 James Wood, and this is all hypothetically speaking. But let's say I have a 101 James Wood. I take it down there. He signs it for me. I'm, hey, I'm going to flip this. I put it on eBay. Let's say I get $300 for it. And then I send it down to get it authenticated. But let's say James, he rushed his autograph, or he signed it a little bit differently because he's like, you're a 40-year-old guy. I know you're just going to sell it. I'm not going to take my time on my autograph. And he just put some different squiggly little autograph on there, right? And so CSG compares it with like maybe his Bowman Chrome auto, and they look different. Well, I was there in person. I could even have photographs of the card being signed. But CSG might look at this, and if they're not autograph authenticators, they can say, nope, this is counterfeit. This is not real. And by rule of the terms of service for the eBay authenticity program, they reserve the right to destroy my card. So this is something very interesting. Be cautious, both buying and selling is all I would say. I guess buying you have more protection because if they say that it's not real, then you at least get your money back. But at the same token, you are taking risk of fakes getting through this program because, again, I keep stressing it. It's right here on their website. They do not grade any card that has been signed in person and not under the authority of the card manufacturer. I just see it opening a huge can of worms, potential for fakes getting through or real being said that they're fake and the cards are being destroyed. So anyway, shout out to the guy with eBay Collectibles, Marlon, for getting back to me. I appreciate confirming because I didn't want to get on here and do this video without 100% knowing what they were speaking on with the aftermarket autographs. But anyway, there is an update to the eBay Authenticity program. Go on, read about it, learn more. Just thought I would share this, and hope you all have a wonderful Saturday. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and until the next video, I'm out.